Hi, this is Steve Walton from Tropic Heating and PatioHeat.com. Here we have a residential application. So what we have is they have a seating dining area over here, and then they were talking about possibly placing a heater out in this outer edge here, maybe even on the other side of here as well. But their main concern was up here, and they wanted two different options of either natural gas or LP. So, natural gas or electric. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. What we have here is, let's go for the dimensions first. Now, the dimensions were a little vague, so I had to go with my gut feeling, and I could be wrong, but I have this ledge here at, let's just say 8 feet. These posts are approximately 7 feet, and then the total length here 18.2. There's a ledge here, so with the ledge this patio comes out to 11 feet 9 inches. To this edge of the ledge I have at 10 feet and 3/8 of an inch, and then the post to the wall here I have at 9 feet 1 inch. I do have a beam in the center. We were not sure about that, but the customer did say there's a possibility of placing a lamp chandelier here in the center. And right now they have some string lights up there, but I'm not exactly sure where those are located either. So it's important to give us as much information as we can get so that we can give the best recommendation. But there's also a window here, and it's out. I have mine out at 12 inches from the wall, and I'm just hoping that that's going to be adequate enough for this demonstration. In any case, if we were to place gas heaters, the gas heater I would choose would be a Sunpack. The two underside here would be model S25s. The reason I have the 25 is because the 25 has a minimum clearance of, when you point it straight to the ground, of 9 inches from the ceiling to the top of the heater. The heater itself is 8 inches. The dimensions of the heater are 4 feet this way, 8 inches down, and then 8 inches across over here. Over here, this is an S34. It could also be a TSH model. The reason I chose that is because it's higher and I can get more heat out of that and project it further out in this area here. So the heaters themselves are, let me just jump into my dimension area here again. I believe they're off center as far as being, they're not into the center of these spaces here and here. So you can see I have them at about 7 feet center. Normally I like this, the 25 to be about 8 foot center, up to 9, but because of the height of the heater itself, and I'm going to show you the ray here, the ray cast is now closer to the floor, or it starts so that it doesn't penetrate, it penetrates the floor closer than the heater is really designed to do. So the ray footprint is smaller. So in order to get the coverage I'm looking for throughout the space, I have them at that distance apart. You can see here this model I have, approximately a 5'11" gentleman. It's going to have a hard time standing underneath this heater. So seating should be okay, but even here you can see I'm not covering this whole entire space, and I actually believe the customer has an extra chair over here. So it's going to be a little interesting to get this to be perfect. So but there you have it. Now this particular heater I have centered off of this distance here because of the doors. The doors do open outwards as far as I can tell, and because of that I need to make sure that I'm maintaining at least 48 inches away from the door opening from the heater surface itself. So that's why I have it like that. Now I do have this at the minimum clearance from the edge, which is 8 inches on a 30-degree tilt, maximum 30 degrees. And I just have this placed at the same elevation as this bottom here. Okay, I think that's about it on that example. And let's go ahead and go to a possible electric option. These electric models here are the, let me just take, well, let me just take this away for a second here. Give me 1 second. So these are C4024s, 4,000 watt, 240 volt heaters. I have them centered in the room. I do have these because they are 59.25 inch long, so almost 5 feet. And I do have them off-centered from this, sorry about that, from the space here. So if I was to take a measurement here, place it in the center of the heater, and then come to this edge of the wall, you can see I'm at 4 feet 1/2 inch. Do the same thing to this edge, and you can see that I am 5 feet 1 inch. So it is off center, and the reason why we have the off center is because there is a clearance below this particular heater on the side of the heater, and it's 18 inches. So I need to get that 18 inches to this edge, and then also 18 inches to this edge. So the measurement here is a very critical measurement, and then also knowing what the depth of this window, how far it comes out, is also a critical measurement here. On this side here, it's not as big of an issue. And then of course, if you look over here, I have the heater attached to approximately the same location. It is off center, and I do have it pressed out 4 inches further than the OEM bracket. So you'll have to get the 4-inch extended bracket in order to do this. And then that way, when you change the angle here, we're not hitting that clearance issue over here. So, and then also we're having to deal with the doorway here as it opens. I need to make sure I maintain that clearance. So that is that. And then above clearance here is 6 inches all the way around, and we're meeting that in the 3 different situations here. So here's the ray, the footprint of heat. Again, this ray is not quite penetrating everything I would like it to be, but if I put another heater in here, it would be overkill. Or if I had no post here, I'd put a 3rd heater here and spread these ones out a little bit further. And then I'd have this whole space heated properly. And of course, over here at the 45-degree angle, I'm looking at heating up this space okay. So I'd rather have this at a lower angle, but you really can't do that with the Infratech because it does have that, again, that below clearance that once I change this angle, I'm going to be penetrating the clearance area over here. So this is the best I can come up with on the electric side. All right, well, if you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating applications, I'm Steve Walton from Tropic Heating and PatioHeat.com. We're here to help. Just send us your email request to support@PatioHeat.com. I thank you very much for watching this video, and if you wouldn't mind giving us a thumbs up, it really helps us. We don't monetize this, so you don't have to be bothered with commercials. And that way, though, if you click a thumbs up, that algorithm gets us up on the YouTube counts, and we can get more people to see what we can offer. Thank you and have a great day.